If I may just add to what Gaurav has already said, that 2 years ago, I was kind of oscillating between two themes which I was developing. One was about the girl child, about women empowerment, about girl rights. And the other theme was about a sport which is not talked about so much, and it's not a very popular sport, when actually it has a great following, and that's mountaineering. And when I was developing both these scripts, I was not getting anywhere in terms of taking the theme and the idea to its fruition. And that's when a eureka moment happened, when I realized that why not combine the two themes into one? Why not bring in the issue of the girl child, theme of the girl child, and merge it with mountaineering? And that's when this entire idea of how Anjali Singh Rawat wants to win her father's love for her, and how she goes about achieving it by fulfilling his unfulfilled dream. So, when this eureka moment happened, I realized that there are so many different characters in this, and there are so many different motives that come into play within the story narration, that it was going to be difficult to encompass this big story into a film. And regardless of with my film, I mean, the length of movies that I have, it couldn't have fit in within that. And I thought that why not try television? Because I'm someone who, I'm a product of television, I can say, because my first television show as an actor was Kachhi Dhoop for Doordarshan, which was made by Mr. Gowariker. And that was my first dabbling in television, and I kind of liked it. I discovered it. I did a lot of stints, different series as an actor. But then, once I became a director, I lost touch. And I always had the desire that I wanted to get back into TV, but didn't know how to, or get in with a theme that's close to my heart. And Everest somehow became that theme, which I felt the urge to tell this story through the format of television. The theme is an extremely powerful medium, and I had only discovered it as an actor. By producing it now and writing for it, it is helping me discover it. I took on two very established directors called Glenn Barrett and Ashutosh, who have directed the show. And one of the key things that we started thinking was, how do we cast this show? Because shall we cast mountaineers who can act, or shall we cast actors and teach them mountaineering? And we realized that the better thing to do is cast actors, cast good actors, and make sure that they learn mountaineering. And so the search for the right actor to play Anjali Singh Rawat, after several auditions, which are held by our casting director, we finally arrived upon Shamata Anchan and the entire cast members with that, and a support cast of very, very fabulous performers who came in for the entire support cast. And today it gives me great pleasure that we are standing here and we're going to introduce now the cast to you first time. And my first happiness moment was 3rd November. It gives me happiness, and also instills a lot of fear in me that now the time is ticking, and we look forward to 3rd November and its release. So for now, I think let's introduce the cast.
और वहाँ तक पहुँचेंगे, सीरियल में पहुँचा हुआ दिखाएंगे और टोच तक वहाँ पे, और किस तरह से शूटिंग किया जाएगा?
3 सवाल। ओके, क्विकली बताता हूँ कि एवरेस्ट ये सबसे ऊंचा, इट्स द हाईएस्ट माउंटेन इन द वर्ल्ड। हम जब किसी से भी कहते हैं कि आपके सामने अगर कोई काम है और कोई बहुत बड़ा काम है, तो हम कहते हैं कि भाई ये तो हिमालयन टास्क है, ये अगर काम आपका पूरा होता है तो मान लो कि आपने एवरेस्ट शिखर पा लिया। तो उस मेटाफर को हमने मद्देनजर रखा हुआ है, जिसमें हम हर एक में एक ख्वाहिश होती है, एक इच्छा होती है कि हम एक ऐसा काम कर जाएं, वो अगर हम पार करें तो वो हमारा एवरेस्ट है। सो दैट एज अ मेटाफर बिकम्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द एंटायर नरेशन ऑफ दिस शो, एंड हेंस एवरेस्ट। आप सही कह रही है, कंचनजंगा भी हो सकता था और ये शायद अन्नपूर्णा भी हो सकता था, बट उसमें इतना महत्व नहीं है जितना एवरेस्ट माउंटेन को दिया जाता है। सो दैट्स व्हाई एवरेस्ट। कहानी के बारे में तो मैं कहूँगा कि मैं चाहूँगा कि आप देखें और उसको आप डिस्कवर करें कि कहानी किस तरह से डेवलप होती है। मुश्किलें बहुत आई थी इसको शूट करने में, क्योंकि हमें उन सब पहाड़ों पर जाना पड़ा जहाँ पे हमें बर्फ़ मिल सके, जहाँ पे हमें एवरेस्ट का एहसास हो। तो हमने काफ़ी सारे लोकेशंस पे शूटिंग की है, उत्तराखंड में की है, उत्तरकाशी में की है, डोकरानी ग्लेशियर पे की है, नेपाल पे एवरेस्ट बेस कैंप पे जाके की है। सो वी हैव ट्राइड टू कैप्चर एवरेस्ट इन ऑल इट्स माइट एंड ग्लोरी।
Yeah, good evening everyone. This is Zohair. Mr. Gowariker, to your left, straight here. Yeah. Mr. Gowariker, you are one of the stalwart filmmaker from the industry who has already taken industry to the heights of Everest with your projects like Lagan and all that. So, which is that thing what prompted you to just come back with this show on the small screen?
Well, I have been an ardent fan of television, and I have always tried to capture tried to see as many shows as possible. Be it in India or even the very popular shows abroad. It's also something to do with my stint as an actor, because I enjoyed the storytelling that television gives you, because you need to keep the audience engaged week after week. In our case, it will be day after day. We need to have a hook in every episode so that the audience comes back a second time. These challenges are very different from what you see in cinema, because in cinema it's you are hoping that audiences don't leave your film in the intermission, and you're hoping that they come back. So I think the challenges are very parallel, and with this, the girl-child theme and mountaineering as a sport, I thought that the format for television lends itself very well to the narration, and hence I thought about making this as a show. And I'm very fortunate to have a collaboration with Star Plus, because I've always believed that Star Plus has always attempted very daringly different forms, including Saas Bahu. I mean, if they innovated and if they have come up with a kind of, I can call it a genre now. I think Saas Bahu is a genre. If they could come up with that, if they could come up with Satyam Jayate, which are very, very path-breaking shows, I thought that if my collaboration with Star is on this show, it will do a lot of justice to my entire cast and crew in terms of getting its due credit while making it. So hence, Everest for Star Plus.
Hi Ashutosh, this is Ravi from ABP News. Ashutosh, जब आप लगान बना रहे थे तो ये काफ़ी लेजेंडरी हो चुका है किस्सा कि आमिर ने आपको बार बार मना किया, प्रोड्यूसर नहीं मिल रहा था, बार बार आपको कहानी लिखनी पड़ी, चेंजेस करने पड़े और बार बार सुनानी पड़ी, तब कहीं जाकर वो एक